Welcome back to the Hatham Homestead again. I'm here in my deer lease van, and I have a leak. I had a good downpour the other day at the deer lease, and water came running down right here. I have two possibilities. The brake light lens is leaking. Water comes down in here, and it was dripping out right here, out of this hole. Now, it was also leaking underneath this seal. So underneath this, I changed this piece of weather stripping because it was leaking. It quit leaking for a while, and then it started leaking again. And if you look up in there, see that sealant all bubbled up? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the top part of the seal out. We're going to scrape that sealant out, clean it up, and we're going to fill it with new sealant. All right, so we're going to start with taking the seal off. And you want to be careful. You obviously don't want to have to replace it if you already have. It's about $110. Expensive, but if you do have a leak, it is absolutely worth it to do this first. So what you do is we're going to push it out of the recess, or the detent. So you just push it back and it pops up and it comes right out. See that? You can also pull it forward, it'll pop out, and then push it back just like so. Just walk it down. And on my other video I showed you to put it back in, use a popsicle stick. Don't use a screwdriver because you'll damage it. And you'll be really mad. I mean really mad. So this is just spot welded on here, and it might be sealed underneath, but when I would push on the seal I could see this thing flexing back and forth, and I'm pretty sure that that sealant in there is absolutely rotted out. And that's why it's leaking. Now when you get down to this end down here, after you get out of the recess, there are some, like a piece of sealant tape right here. So the tape will hold it in there. So I'm just going to try and obviously be nice to it. I don't want to pull it all the way out and mess it up. But you see a little pink thing in there? I'm not sure if you can. There's little clips inside this that hold it in. So we have to get a tool underneath that to pop it loose. Let me go grab one. So I'm going to do my best to show this on video how I do this, but the ideal piece is something like this, but a lot smaller. So you can take this to your saw or razor blade, or to your popsicle stick maybe, and just kind of cut a little channel in it. I'm going to try and get it out with these, just to show you that you can. You want to get underneath, it's just a little, it's like a button clip, but you don't want to pull it out of the seal. I mean, if you do, it'll go back in, but you don't want to damage the seal, obviously. So we're going to get in both sides of that, underneath both sides. That seemed to be the best way to do it. So and it pops out. See that thing sticking out there? That's what holds the steel in right here. And we're just going to go on the other side of the door a little bit here. We'll try not to damage that seal tape too much. It's like a glue tape, because we're going to need that to hold it back in later. And we're going to stop right about there. Now, this little nipple here also has a little seal on it. You don't want to ruin that. And if you do, you can put a little dab of sealant on here when you're done with this, and you can fill that in. So I was leaking over here, but as you can see, it's, as you can see here, this is where I'm pretty sure it's coming in, right there and right here. And it's just old. This over here is probably fine, but we'll start just where this hole is right here, and we'll just scrape this stuff out nice and easy. And I have this wonderful scraper tool here. This guy, not a very sharp thingy on it, but it's doing the purpose, right? It's doing what it needs to do. Now, when I get close in here, I'm going to see it is wet. So we just got to kind of decide how deep we're going to go with this. We're going to take it all out, because this seems to be like some kind of, it might just be wet. That's why it's all gooey, but because the stuff I'm going to put in here, I'm just going to use some window sealant. I think will probably work just fine. It's not the right stuff, but it'll work. Like I said, this DAP, all-purpose acrylic caulk for your shower, it will work. So I'm going to do two things. You want to make sure, first of all, that you don't get any of that sealant you peeled off down inside the groove where your seal goes. So use some compressed air and blow that out. I'm going to take and put a bead on both sides. I'm going to put a bead on this side, right along here. Once I get some good sealant to come out. There we go. Bigger there, mush it in. If you haven't seen my review on these towels, these wipe balls, check it out. They are awesome. And now we're going to fill the back part here. Once we get the sealant in there, we'll go through and we'll clean up our groove here where the weather seal goes. And no, this is working on my van is not how I cut my thumb off. As a matter of fact, the day's coming soon when I get 100 videos posted. I'm going to tell everybody how I did cut my thumb off, so stay tuned. I'm sure you're like super interested. All right, so we got that sealed. Now I'm going to clean out the groove where the weather seal goes, and we're going to put that back on. Remember, use a popsicle stick. If you can, it's a good idea to wait 6 or 7 hours so the skin's over really good, but I don't have that ability because it's going to rain tonight. So we're going to put the seal back in. We're going to pick it up and we're going to place it over the track here where it's supposed to go in. We're going to tuck the front side in. I think that's how I did it last time. Tuck the front side in, and then we take a popsicle stick and we fish in the back. Or you can do the other, whichever way is easier for you. You want to try not to get the sealant all over the top of the door here because this will push up against the door and you don't want this to seal against the door. So we tuck the front in first. Hold it forward and go behind it and stick it in. I don't know. It's a lot easier when the sealant isn't wet. So if you watch my other video on how to put this in, it's a lot smoother. But again, you use a screwdriver or something sharp, you will cut the seal, and you'll have to buy another one, and that'll cost you another $100. Now when you get close out here, you want to make sure you start that little plastic nipple. Mine is started in the hole right now, and we'll just tuck the front in here. Push that plastic piece in. It'll pop a little bit, it'll hold it, and then you can finish the rest of it. So when it's all done, to make sure your seal's in all the way, you want to go to the front side. You want to peel it forward like this. So it's not popping out, and I did actually cut mine right there a little bit with my popsicle stick. That's how fragile this stuff is. There's a rigid piece in here to help the corner stay in. So you just look, just peel it up. It shouldn't pop out of the recess. And if it does, then you get to do it again. Corner's obviously harder. So you see that little spot right there? It's not in all the way. I'm not sure you can see that or not. So you peel it back a little bit. Right there, and we're just gonna kind of push it down so we get it inside that recess underneath. See how the lip's gone now? And you do the same to the other side. You're gonna pull it forward like this and make sure it doesn't pop out the back. So that is resealed. So that is one place that the water could be coming through, underneath this, underneath that track piece that holds the weather stripping. I did seal it as well, so the water won't come up underneath. It'll go up on top and drain down the side like it's supposed to. And that's how you redo the seal on the top part of your door and reinstall the weather stripping. I appreciate y'all watching. Look down below for the tools and stuff we used in this, and even this, I'll put this weather stripping in there too, in case you do need it. I also have a video on how to do the weather stripping on both these doors. Check them out. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all take care. Have fun out.